Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Copa Airlines economy class on their 737 MAX 9. This is flight CM800 from Panama City to Sao Paulo. This flight leaves in the afternoon and arrives pretty late at night in Sao Paulo. Not a red eye, but it's a decent length flight, about 6 hours and 20 minutes or so. As you can see, we got a 3-3 configuration in economy class, which is pretty standard on 737s in general. One thing to note about the seats, now there are some economy extra seats in rows 5, 6, and 7 on this aircraft. They do have in-flight entertainment screens, and what I'm not sure, I know I would have had to pay extra to sit in those. I don't have status with the Copa Connect Miles program, but if anybody who is a Copa Connect Miles member, please comment below and let me know. Are those seats complimentary for higher status Copa Connect Miles members? I'm curious about that. But you can see here the seat's pretty standard. Same seat you've seen on American Airlines. It's pretty standard. Not much you can do with economy seats. You do have a good view out of the window there. You have a USB plug to the left side. Not too useful for me with the device chargers, individual air vents, and here you can kind of see the leg room that you do have there. So I'll let you enjoy the takeoff, and I'll be back with more about this flight shortly. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the bathroom in the 737 MAX 9 in economy, and it's a standard bathroom. Kind of the same thing you see with all these MAX bathrooms is that you're guaranteed to get a little bit wet because that faucet is going to shoot some water on you some way. Somehow it's going to get water on you. But again, standard bathroom here in the MAX 9. As far as food goes in this flight, you're given a snack box in economy. Got the classic pineapple guava juice that Copa hands out, which I do love. So you've got some platanos. You have this orange cake. It was pretty good, actually. I actually enjoyed that. And you do have the sandwich here, cold chicken and cheese sandwich, which that was, I guess, about as good as it looks here. It will do the trick if you're starving, but other than that, you're not going to have a world-class meal review after that. So here's the Copa Pass Entertainment. So this was actually accessed through my tablet. The flight didn't have Wi-Fi itself, but you can access this to see movies and TV shows. So I'll let you take a look through that, and I'll be back with my final thoughts on this flight. final thoughts on this flight. Not a bad ride in economy. I did have the road to myself, so that always makes it a lot easier when you can spread out and have the road to yourself in economy. Nice because it wasn't a red eye. It is a longer flight on a narrow body aircraft, so something to keep in mind. As far as the food goes, not great. The sandwich wasn't great. Again, I always enjoy the pineapple guava juice on Copa, and I thought the orange cake was good. Plantain chips were good as well. In-flight entertainment, just keep in mind that Copa Show Pass is what'll work for you, unless you're in rows 5, 6, and 7, where you do have access to in-flight entertainment screen. No Wi-Fi though, no working Wi-Fi on the flight. Only a USB charging port, and there was a beverage service maybe 2 hours before landing. So that's what you can expect on CM800 on Copa Airlines 737 MAX 9 in economy. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. Thank you.
Always make you smile. We're a little messed up. Always make you smile. Always make you smile. We're a little messed up. Always make you smile.